I like it. It looks fresh. But how are we not going to put a crab, or how are we not going to put the best looking flag out there, the Maryland flag, incorporated in the City Connects? They're City Connects. Put the Maryland flag in there. Put a crab in there. Put my logo on there. What's going on here? We got Aaron Judge destroying stadiums. He should be arrested, first of all. With everyone at BTL chat, Tail and the Squad Ride. We'll break you guys out of prison later. This guy's cheated multiple times in the past, gotten caught for it. He's actually a human trash can. This dude is the scum on the bottom of your shoe. That guy goes park to park, stadium to stadium, a grown-ass man with a baseball glove, like he's playing in the game, taking home runs from kids, not giving little man the respect he deserves. What a loser.
They're watching me flourish, I'm watching them run. Damn. Brand new bag for bro, but I didn't pay for it. I don't like spending that cash because I'm trying.
What's going on, chat? Happy BTL episode 272 piece. Hold the fry, as always, joined by your guys, Krabs and Javon, on this wonderful Thursday morning. We've got day game baseball, Javon. We've got a squad ride loser. We owe the people a winner to make up for it, okay? And most importantly, we've got the Nats playing today. And I'll tell you what, my man, I did it. Yep, I did it. I bet them. Look, I could not make it another extra week. I said I wouldn't bet the Nats until after the All-Star break, but them being a favorite in the spot, I can't resist. If they lose, we'll do another giveaway tomorrow on BTL. But I cannot resist betting the Nats today. I am biting the bullet. I am sucking it up and taking them. What could go wrong, Javon? What could go wrong? Goats are muted as well. Sure.
Yeah, there we go. What could go wrong now?
Yeah, a lot.
Yeah.
Definitely a lot could go wrong, chats. It is what it is, but the Nats as a favorite is ridiculous, and we're taking them. Mackenzie Gore, gem. Incoming. All right, chat. We'll sweat that out today. If you're looking for a little day game action, there you go. Javon, I know you like the over, I believe, in that game.
Yeah, I like runs early and often.
Ooh, this could be the difference. This could be the difference. Holy smokes. We got a second half plays, fake nuke on the Reds first five. That could change everything, Javon. Now are you on the Nats?
No. Nothing will do it for me.
I don't blame you. You've been too hurt, just like I was a time or two. But you know what, chat? We don't give up. We don't ever give up. I'm giving them one more chance. All right, boys. If they don't win, I'll do another giveaway tomorrow, like I said. But we've got two giveaways to do as well today, and plenty to talk about on BTL Thursday today, boys. We'll go over these early games coming up. We've got prize pick squares we like. We got a two-piece we're about to put out, sides, totals, the whole shebang. And then we'll dive into Ellie and beefing with the Nats a little bit. And Dave Martinez sounded like a boomer yelling at clouds. We'll do home run derby odds talk. Those came out last night. Chat, the odds have moved, especially for two guys you wouldn't expect. So we'll go over that. Very interesting line moves with only 24 hours of the lines being out there. Got to go over Javon's cheat sheet 100%, and then MLB slate. You guys know the drill. Prize picks, games, sides, totals, the whole shebang. We've been dialed on the prize picks board, Javon. Let's stay hot. Let's stay hot there because the straight bets aren't hitting right now. All right, and we need to change that today as well. Okay. W head-to-head lineups last night from your guy Krabs, chat. How about it? How about Davey Martinez? That could be him.
Yeah, Dave Martinez burner is crazy.
Dave Martinez burner, sure. That is unbelievable. If you made that account today because of this, respect. Honestly, I tip my cap to you, sir. You got to give away the draws you got all right now. Well, that's a little weird. I don't know why you want those.
Crazy.
But you know what? To each his own. To each his own, Javon. Lopez with the 72-piece complete game, hold the fry. How about it?
Yeah, what a performance from him. He was locked. Honestly, I'm kind of glad my lineup's getting blown out this week instead of it being close because I have Naylor being injured. So I'd rather it not be close. And I have to say that was the reason why.
So you're already chalking it, huh?
I mean, yeah, what are we going to do? Unless
it would take a Christmas miracle.
Yeah, unless Lane Thomas pulls, a four homer game out of his ass today.
And he could. And we're going to talk about that. He could do it. He could do it. Maybe he hits 4 bombs and we go about our day and you end up winning. Would not shock me at this point. Okay.
Yeah.
We got Devin Makes Music coming in with a sub bang 5 minutes ago. 6 months of solitary confinement. Wouldn't want to be anywhere else. W's. Need to find a squad ride winner for today. Need it like air. All right, boys. How about that A team and B team, though, yesterday? That wasn't good enough.
Didn't cut it.
Had plenty of prize picks winners yesterday that we talked about, but not in our two favorite entries here, chat. Taiwan Walker, although he gave up plenty of runs, he ended up pitching, 7 innings and smacking his fantasy score. Matt McClain didn't score on the B team as well, and I think Jimenez also didn't go over on the A team. And he hit a ball that was absolutely crushed at the end of the game that should have been probably a hit, whatever. Didn't happen. We chalk it up. We move. All right, Javon.
Yep.
We'll bounce back. We'll find some winners today. I'm not worried. Are you?
No. You got to lock in.
You still feeling dangerous?
Of course.
Good.
Always.
And then, home runs. We had a couple home run winners yesterday, Javon. Chad, I saw Javon, getting these cool graphics, hitting all these props, right? I figured I'd give the old dog a run at it, or the young buck a run at it, me being the old dog. And I took a stab at, coming up with my own 3-piece of home run guys. Look, Votto immediately hits a nuke right after I post it. Can't make it up. It is what it is. We knew he was going to be on. But I will say, and we will show the Joey Votto celebration as well, because it was absolutely electric when he forced a balk yesterday and he was celebrating on second base. I mean, this was hysterical. We can fast forward probably 10, 15 seconds here until he gets on second base. But there's the home run. Absolutely crushed. Not as far as Ellie's, but the balk here. And Josh, we can skip this part probably a little bit. Wait till he gets on second base and starts geeking. Joey Votto is just one of a kind, and we need to protect him. There it is. He hit him with the freaking – I don't even know what that is. I don't even know what that is. I don't want to know, but it was hilarious. Joey Votto, the GOAT. Almost getting picked off, but, the Nats suck, so it is what it is. And we'll see plenty of that more today. All right? Did get a Murphy nuke, though, Javon.
You did?
I will give you credit, though. Your guy was 10 cents fatter with his odds, so I'll give you the victory. If you want to force me to take the nastiest prize picks today, you let me know. All right, my man?
Yeah, we'll keep that one in the back pocket. We'll run it back.
Sure. Super down to run it back.
Yeah.
Chad, it's about that time for some giveaways. All right, let's do some giveaways here, and then we're going to talk about these early games starting up in 20 minutes. Okay, boys? Who wants a BTL shirt? Anybody in here? I know the squad ride didn't hit the last 2 nights. Maybe you don't even want the shirt at this point, but we got them. All right, who wants a BTL shirt? I got one right here. Let me clear off all this shit that's on top of it. Right here, BTL shirts. All right, got the logo on there.
Oops.
We got white ones. We got black ones. Who wants one? Type Stone Garrett in chat.
That's crazy.
Type Stone Garrett in chat. You better spell it right. We'll let it run for a second, and then Josh will pick a winner here while we watch Castellanos hit an absolute piss rocket last night against the Reds. Stone Garrett, you better spell it right with 2 T's. 2 T's, boys. Josh, go ahead and pick, man. Let the kids play. All right, we got Archie Gambles. Let's fucking go, Archie. W's. I'm taking a pic of it. All right, we got it. Hit me up on Twitter. Hit me up on Insta. Hit me up wherever. I'll get you. I'll hit you back later tonight. All right, my man. Archie Gambles getting a BTL shirt. Dubs. My man, Stone Garrett. I don't think Stone Garrett's name has ever been said this much ever on the internet. W's. Javon, rumor has it, people were talking. You've been hitting so many fucking plus chicky hidden gem challenge props that you might be doing a giveaway today too.
Just might be. I've been doing it as a part of the every day if we win, good karma, of course. So, people have been tailing, people have been riding. So same deal. We'll do a little $50. I think we're going to do a shirt for today's, a BTL shirt for today's prop challenge. But who we're spamming in the chat for today. No Stone Garrett. Talking Will Brennan. Spam the Will Brennans. 2 ends. Start 1 at the bottom.
GOAT.
Spell it right.
Absolute GOAT. I don't think we showed the 2-piece nuke I sent yesterday, but Josh, it is in there. I think I skipped over it. If we're going to flash that, that's just big trust right there, boys.
Massive
That's big trust right there. Ashcraft gem. All right. He looked like ass crack in the first 2 innings, but he got out of it. Only run he gave up was a wild pitch. And we got Handsome Duck 27.
Oh.
Sure. What a name. Okay. Handsome Duck. Javon, you're not going to be able to forget that one.
Yeah, we'll forget that one. DM me on Twitter and we'll get you straight.
W's. All right. Will Brennan legacies last night. Javon, look, Chad, I called Javon up and I asked him for his favorite Prize Pick square for 30 minutes yesterday until he finally gave it to me. He would every time I'd ask him, he'd give me 3 names.
Yeah.
And then eventually I got him down to 2. And then eventually I got him down to Will Brennan. I think he just said it to get me to fuck off. It worked. It worked. So all you're going to do is bug Javon for 30 minutes and ask him his least favorite question of all time. What's your favorite Prize Pick square?
Yeah.
And he gives you a winner. All right, boys. W's. We got Cambo coming in, dropping a follow. Appreciate that as well. Chat, make sure you guys are following us on Pickett as well. If you're not, I don't know what you're doing. I track all my straight bets on there because I'm in Virginia, and I can. And then the rest of the squad has their Prize Picks linked as well. So make sure you guys download Pickett, the best bet tracking app out there, without a doubt, not even close. They've got some really cool features coming up that they're about to drop that we're going to help them with, that we want you guys involved with. So please download Pickett, check it out. I promise it's only getting better, and it's already freaking elite. All right, boys, start tracking your bets. Grow up. Okay? All right, cut the shit, Javon. Cut the shit. It's about that time, my man. We need to craft up a Prize Picks entry for these early games. We need to craft up maybe a straight bet for the kids. Although I don't know if you're going to get on board with the Nats ML with me. It is what it is.
I mean, honestly, we can do a little head-to-head for the early game because we got what? Straight bet on either side, kind of. You can do a home run challenge for the game, which I assume is going to include who's in your Prize Picks entry. You can get cute with it.
I wouldn't be opposed.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be opposed. Well, Stone Garrett was your square. That was
I have another one. I honestly like the other one better. So I mean, you can take that one because I figure you want to take that.
Okay. Let me tweet out this 2-piece we crafted up earlier. Get it out for the people, right? Should we reveal that first, and then we can go over this?
Talk about it. Yeah.
Okay. Chat, we got a 2-piece. I'm tweeting it out right now. BTL early 2-piece. Stone Garrett, more than 7.5 fantasy score, and Lorenzen, more than 30.5 pitcher fantasy score. Look, there were plenty of Nats that I wanted to take, that we wanted to take, or that we liked today, but unfortunately really couldn't take many Reds that were on the boards. Would have loved the pair of red there, but didn't really have any options. So we had to go with Lorenzen for the early games, chat. Taking his more than fantasy score. Javon, sell that real quick for the people.
I mean, it wasn't that deep a thought process, but I think regardless, the Tigers' bats have been pretty pitiful in this series. But I mean, the pitching staff, game 1 was fantastic at Skubal, and then the little extended outing that included Reese Olson. Yesterday, Erod kind of blew up at the end a little bit. But he did get his strikeouts, so there's a lot of swing and miss available in the A's lineup there. And I think they're going to need him to go pretty deep in this game as well, which is much as they've used, Olson and then the bullpen yesterday for a bit too. So I think he pitches pretty well today, even if the bats don't show up.
Okay. W's and Stone Garrett. Let's talk about Stone Garrett here for a second, Javon. He's plus 295-ish to hit a home run. Depends on where you look. Always line shop, chat. He's got a 1,400 OPS in his last 10 games. He's seen the ball great. He's hitting 286 with 10 of his 13 extra base hits against lefties this year. I'm not even going to say his batting average against righties. It's not good, okay? And all 5 of his home runs this season have come against left-handed pitching, Javon. He gets Zion Williamson today. If he can't hit one off of him, I don't know what to tell you. And the wind is blowing out to left center at Nats Park, which if anybody knows about Nats Park and the wind blowing out there, there's kind of a wind tunnel. And that could end up working out perfectly for Stone Garrett from the right side, taking one out to left field with that wind helping. I've already seen it. Stone Garrett home run, Stone Garrett fantasy score. I'm on his run as well on Prize Picks. Love it. Absolutely love it, Javon. Wanted to let the people know as well, I did take a stack with the Nats here. Did not post it, but got to let the OGs in BTL chat know. A little 4-piece, stacking some Nats. I took Alex Call, more than 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. He just got called back up. He's hitting 264 this season against lefties compared to 184 against righties. Dude can't hit a righty to save his life. But he almost hit a nuke last night, I will say. So maybe he's dialed back in after being in the minors for a while. I like Alex Call, hit, run, RBIs. Thought that was weird that was even up there. Lane Thomas, a tale as old as time, Javon. This guy hits 385 against lefties. He's literally Brandon Drury this season. Unbelievable. Don't overthink it. Lock in Lane Thomas fantasy score. He's going to be leading off and leading the way for the Nats today. And then Stone Garrett, we already talked about, more than 7.5 fantasy score. Had to find something else to pair this with. I took it with Lawrence Square, Hogan Harris, the Oakland pitcher, more than 4 strikeouts. I know she likes him today. She tweeted about that. So a little 4-piece stack if you guys want to send something small. Definitely not taking the Candyman run. He's been cold, and he hurt his wrist yesterday. I don't know if he's going to be 100%, but there's some squares for the early games, and then I'm on Nats ML. Very excited to sweat this one out on BTL. Javon, any other squares, angles I missed? I know you wanted to talk about Ellie a little bit, maybe?
Yeah, I mean, he's been pitiful against left-handed pitching. But frankly, like a lot of the struggles have been against off speed, which I mean, both sides of the plate, he's been getting a lot of off speed. He doesn't see many fastballs. So like against Mackenzie Gore today, I think it's one of the better left-handed matchups that he's gotten really since he's been up this season. And I mean, my gut is just telling me like after what we've seen from him the last handful of days, I think he's going to get on a really, really good hot streak here, like really soon. I think, he's been struggling for like the last couple weeks, really. Which I mean, pitchers are going to adjust, and it's going to be a little different look for him. He hasn't been able to hit a lot of the stuff low in the zone. I think Mackenzie Gore is going to give him a lot of fastballs in the zone today, or a breaking ball. It's going to hang a little higher in the zone, which he's been prone to do a little bit. I think Ellie's going to have a pretty good day. So This is probably one of the first matchups I can actually go to him against a lefty and say that I'm pretty confident in him today.
W's. All right. Well, you heard it from the man, chat. The milkman himself, he has spoken. All right. Tail accordingly. Javon, I'm going to ask you what I asked you yesterday, your favorite question. I'm looking to nuke something with Stone Garrett right now, right this second, and I need a pair. I do. Is it Yuri Perez? I know you talked about him earlier. Is it Yuri? And I know you don't have your best play yet. I know you haven't dove in completely. I know you need time, but I need something.
Yeah, I mean, I do like Yuri. Yuri's probably – I haven't dove too deep yet because I haven't had the chance. I've been pretty busy this morning. But Yuri Perez, I think he has a really good bounce-back outing today against that Cardinals offense, to be honest with you. And I think that game is going to be a lot lower and slower than we saw yesterday when there was 17 – or maybe no, it was 10-9, I think. So 19 runs. I think we get an under game here. I think both pitchers pitch well. And Yuri Perez, especially against a lot of those righties, I think he's going to be really, really tough on them. And you look at all his props, too. They're a little high, as they should be, going with like the Braves last start compared to the Cardinals this start. But I think he pitches a gem.
Any qualms with fading Nolan Arenado after a great game last night? He got bumped down from 7.5 to 7.
Yeah, I have no issue. I mean, me personally, I'd rather just take Yuri fantasy score, but if you want to throw that in something too, fading Nolan,
yeah,
problem with me.
I think I'm going to take Stone Run with Nolan fantasy score less than for a little half nuke. And then I'm going to take Stone Fantasy. This is called diversifying the portfolio, chat. Write this down. This is good. And I'm going to take Stone Fantasy with Yuri Fantasy.
There you go.
How does that sound?
Sounds great.
Does that sound like a winner?
Just might be.
Come on, chat. I'm not tweeting this one out either, but I just put a rack on Stone Garrett, more than 7.5 fantasy score, and Yuri Perez, more than 29.5 fantasy score. Let's roll over those winnings from yesterday's two-piece, and let's build on it. Let's win, okay? Never double down on one player. Don't tell me what to do, Jangus. Come on now. Seth Brown, less than hit run RBIs. Ooh. His book still has Yuri K's at 7, Javon. Do you like that?
I mean, I don't mind it. I would say I'm more so not necessarily banking on his case.
Okay.
That is vintage crabs.
Okay. Sure it is. Yep. I'm getting weird on the PrizePicks board. We're heating up. All right, boys. I thought your unit was 250. Yeah, but PrizePicks is different. My PrizePicks units are $100, I would say. Those are my PrizePicks use. 250 for the book plays. All right. What's the lean on Reds over 9.5? Javon?
Yes.
Yes. Do you want to do a little contest, a little competition?
Yeah.
Friendly comp right now? What did you think you want to do? You want to do a PrizePicks square, home run guy, and a straight bet for these two early games?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Who you go first?
So PrizePicks. I guess are we doing it in like an entry in itself?
No, just a square. Now? Just a square.
Screw it. Give me Ellie. I'm taking Ellie fantasy score over. Just because he's one of the – we're talking like the home run bets, which are the other part of it. He's one of the two that I was deciding between. So I'll take him in fantasy score, and I'll take the other guy who's not on PP at all. So fantasy score, take Ellie over 8.5. Straight bet, first 5 over 5.5. And then home run, Kevin Newman plus 800.
Kevin Newman plus 800.
Yeah.
Okay, so if we end up tying, you're going to win if Newman ends up going yard, 100%. We got to give it to you then.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to go Nats ML for my straight bet, 100%. Are you cool with me eating the juice there, minus 120?
Whatever you want.
Cool, whatever you want. You want me to take the Nats, you fuck. You're like, yeah, sure. Take a minus 110. Take a plus. Whatever.
Yeah. Well, take the run line while you're at it.
I feel like I'm talking to the book right now. God damn it. We'll go Nats ML. We'll go Stone fantasy score. And we'll go – I can't pick the same guy to go yard, right?
Yeah, you can. You can do what you want.
I can do what I want? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, shit, man.
It's not like a sanctioned contest or anything. Just pick your.
It's sanctioned.
There might be rules. There might be a rule book.
People are talking about it. People are talking. I will go. I don't want to do the same one, so I'm going to go probably. I'm going to go Alex Call, hit run RBI. I'm going to trust my gut.
There we go.
All right, Alex Call, hit run RBI for my prize pick square. Stone, home run. I think he's around plus 300. And then Nats ML for me. Javon's got Ellie fantasy score, first 5 over 5.5 in Cincy, Washington. And he's got Kevin Newman plus 800 to go yards. That should hit.
Yeah. It's leading off the game, so we might find out very early.
We might. All right, we might. And I'm already regretting not taking Lane. All right, but we move. Javon, thoughts on Oakland, Detroit before that starts up here in about 10 minutes, I believe, 15 minutes?
I mean, I have no thoughts on taking a game level bet here because
I'm down this week. The loser has to do that. Yep, this week.
Wear a glove to the home run derby. But yeah, for this game, like I have no inkling to take a bet here other than the fact that I think Michael Lorenzen is going to pitch really well today. I think he's going to give them length in this game as well. I think the aggressiveness against the off speed that we're going to see from a lot of this A's lineup is going to put him ahead in counts pretty early and, allow him to get some pretty quick outs too. So I think he's going to go deep. I think he's going to pitch really, really well. I think Oakland's not going to have the same offensive prowess as they did yesterday, but I'm not betting again on the Tigers to bounce back offensively. So I'll stick to Lorenzen props.
Okay. That's fair. Lorenzen, we have his over 29.5 fantasy score, I believe. Chat, little two-piece. We sent this. If you guys joined late, we took Stone Garrett more than fantasy score, and we took Lorenzen more than fantasy score. A little two-piece for the day games. Take the edge off. All right, boys. There it is. There she blows.
There we go.
It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Chat, when these games start up in about 10 minutes, we will definitely have the cool AI fucking computer-generated players up there on the screen. All right, we're going to do the cool game cast. Don't you worry. All right, we got you. Do you like Stroman K's or Gore K's? I liked Gore K's until Javon told me to kick rocks. Now I hate it.
No, I told you I like Gore K's. You asked me under.
Oh, I like under K's. I'm a bozo. Yes. You think he gets 10 K's today? I like this under because the Reds have been putting the ball in play recently. 30th, I believe, in baseball over the past week at strikeouts or in strikeouts, I guess you would say. They're a contact team right now, but, Mackenzie Gore coming off a bad start. Could definitely see him getting dialed and hitting that over. So I stayed off. Javon,
it's their lefty lineup too, which is a lot more strikeout prone. Between Senzel, Will Benson's in their lefty, which he's been great, but lefty definitely a little strikeout prone. Luke Maile as well. Even Jonathan India is going to strike out. Kevin Newman's probably going to strike out a time, maybe two. So I think I think Gore 6K is a solid bet, or 6.5 in the books. And for Lorenzen, honestly, probably just his outs. I feel confident in him being relatively efficient and getting through a lot of these innings. And I've been seeing that that outside line creeping up to minus 135 now to go through 6, which is why I like the fantasy score, because obviously the quality start would be a huge impact on that as well.
Yeah.
I think he goes 6. So I'd be cool with Alex.
Yes.
No.
Okay. Javon, man, you're lucky you're in Texas right now. Talking about my Nats like this. Unbelievable.
I don't think he's going to be like lights out, but Williamson, I kind of feel the same way that I feel about Ashcraft with Williamson. He was god awful, like in his first couple starts. I guess like he was really good in the starting cores, but like other than that, he's been garbage. But if you've actually watched the guy, not just like last start where he was actually good against the Padres, but last couple of starts, like his stuff has looked significantly improved. So like long term, I'm kind of starting to buy into Brandon Williamson. Like I don't think he's going to go out there and throw 6 shutout or really anything near that, but I think he's going to be okay. I don't think it's one where he just gets destroyed like he did against the Dodgers, giving up like 4 tanks in 2 innings or something.
Okay. Looks like we got Rodon Day tomorrow. That works out perfectly. They could just use the roster spot from the guy who committed domestic violence, who they just released on the Yankees. So maybe they could just call him up right there. Perfectly.
Yeah.
Tale as old as time for the Yanks. Bringing up the guy who was hurt and underperforming already and hasn't even started yet, who they went out and paid $1 bazillion to come there to replace the guy who got charged for domestic violence. If that's not the Yankees, I don't know what is. Okay. Can you guys tell I'm pissed about what they did to me last night? Those sons of guns, man. Those sons of guns. I thought they had it. Oh.
Yep.
Them and the Rays melt last night simultaneously. I mean, literally took the life out of me, chat.
Yeah.
I'm sure it did with you too. The good thing is we're bouncing back today. We're hitting squad ride. Okay, so we can keep the vibes up. We don't have to live in the past. We move. All right? It is what it is. It is what it is. Okay. Chat, last call. Plays, recaps for the early games before we start diving in head first to these later games and talking about Davey Martinez yelling at clouds. Javon in a little challenge. All right. He's going with the first 5 over, 5.5 in Cincy, Washington. Ellie fantasy score on Prize Picks and Kevin Newman to hit a bomb. I'm going Nats ML, Stone Garrett to hit a bomb, and Alex Call. Almost said Cal Quantrill, who, by the way, is Patrick Corbin now. Hilarious. Alex Call, hit run, RBIs. I mean, Cal Quantrill is the worst pitcher I've ever seen. Can we talk about that for a second? He's fucking terrible.
I know. This is your time to victory lap. All the pain and suffering he caused you last year. It is. Perfect timing. I mean, shit.
Yeah.
All the coin that he costed you, and me too, obviously, last year, and now he's actually, the pitcher that he is. So glad to see it.
Glad to see it.
Going
100%. Krabs, don't worry. I'm going to pull Gore after he goes 6 innings pitched, 7 Ks, and 1 earned. Awesome. Make sure you put in one of our atrocious relievers who we just brought in, who has a 15 ERA, because we got 3 of those guys now. Make sure you put one of those guys in.
The Reds got a big arm back today. They're starting to get a lot of their pitchers, especially in the bullpen, getting healthy, and they got Tony Santillan back today, which is huge.
Oh, nice. Good. That's good for the Nats. Okay. I will say we're getting some late line movement towards the Nats right before first pitch, which is a good sign.
Yeah.
It's a good sign. Chad, I'm on the Nats ML. Anybody in here taking that with me? Who's got the cojones? Who's got the heart? I want to see in chat if anybody's taking the Nats ML. Don't just say it because I'm talking about it right now and gassing it up and giving a hype speech. Let me know if you've already placed it. Yep, this is kind of what I expected. 2 nods right off the rip. Daniel believes. Daniel believes. All right, graphics guy. Daniel believes. Ref's in. He's in. He's had that bet locked in since yesterday. All right. Let's fucking ride. Daniel, what the fuck, dude? What is that? What is that? Daniel's still hungover, as he should be. Just turned 21. W's. All right. Fuck it, I'm drunk, so let's do it. Great. Dave Martinez is drunk now. No wonder why he's being a dick.
Yeah, he's
okay. Speaking of Davey Martinez, I mean, this guy. I'm assuming you saw what happened yesterday during the Reds-Nats game.
Yeah.
Davey Martinez and chat, you guys probably saw this too. And yeah, happy birthday, Grimace W's. Davey Martinez was bitching about something on the knob of the handle of the bats. Unbelievable. Look, it's been a tough month for the Nats, and when they're playing at home, they stink. And you know Dave Martinez is feeling that pressure on the hot seat. He should be fired. He's a terrible manager. Great guy, but terrible manager. Another example. He's an idiot, okay? Calls out Ellie about this thing on the bats. Do you think these guys are fucking stupid? You think they'd be cheating right in the open like that this entire time using something that wasn't already cleared by the MLB? I don't get how dumb you could be and how you can't have the patience or the smarts to keep your mouth shut when you're pissed off, you're getting destroyed in a game. So Davey Martinez causes this scene, whatever, makes the guys all, stop the game, look at the bats, and then Ellie's next to bat. He comes up to the plate and hits an absolute moonshot. Second deck, points at his bat afterwards, looks at the Nats dugout, talking shit. I absolutely love it. He deserves to talk shit after that. Yep. They were fucking with him during the game. They were making up stuff. And next thing you know, he silences them with one of the longest home runs I've ever seen hit at Nats Park. I mean, I've seen a lot of Juan Soto nukes at that park, but not ones like that. That was different. And then here's Davey's comments afterwards. I love the way he plays the game. I didn't like his antics after he hit the home run. We can do without that. He's only got 2 weeks in the big leagues, but he's going to be a good player. So instead of Davey saying, he was being a hothead and he's got some anger built up from the Nats playing like shit, he doubled down on it. This isn't good for the sports. This is a wrong take. And to be honest with you, Javon, Davey has no right to be talking about people's antics on the field or during games because he's doing petty shit like this all the time. Pulling up, printing out, making the interns print out shit, finding printers in the away team clubhouse so he can be petty afterwards in the postgame interview, getting absolutely horizontal on the ground, which I've never seen before in my 24 years of life watching baseball. Dave Martinez, brother, I don't know if you're the guy to be talking about someone else's antics during the game. And I'll tell you what, Elly De La Cruz is already better than anybody on the Nats roster. He's not only going to be a good player, he already is a good fucking player and better than anybody else on the entire roster. And he's only played 2 weeks, like you brought up. So I hate this yelling at clouds BS. Boomer take from Davey Martinez. Another L. The guy takes an L every fucking day or gets ejected. Either way, he's taking an L some way, somehow. And then we got David Bell. Another common W for the Reds manager who seems to not be as much of a boomer and understand that the game is changing. Not going to read this whole thing, but pretty much in summary, he's talking about if the guys produce, they can celebrate. We've talked about it. He talked about it after Ellie's second career game when he had a huge bat flip and all the boomers were freaking out. If the boys are producing, if they're winning, 25 out of 30 games like they've been doing, let them do whatever the fuck they want. These guys are young. These guys are fun. They're changing the game. They're growing the sport. Davey Martinez, shut the hell up and figure out how to manage your bullpen, brother, because you're about to get canned. That's what you need to worry about. Your dog shit team who can't win at home in front of their fans that are begging for life out of the squad. Begging. Figure out your own shit, all right? Be an adult and stop being such a boomer with these takes. Ridiculous. Javon, What are your thoughts? Whose side are you on?
I mean, you know whose side I'm on. I'm on Ellie's side here. I mean, he's the dude's just having fun. That whole team is just ridiculously young and fun. I think Court might have 14 Ks.
Josh, you can pull it up too if possible. Let me know.
Yeah, he just might. But yeah, I mean, let the kids have fun. I mean, you're gonna go out and call him out, make him get his bat checked, cause like a 10-minute delay in the game. Then he goes out and hits one 455 off your pitcher's head. Let him celebrate. He deserves to celebrate. That team is just young, fun. Let him have it.
100%. Who's to tell that team to stop or change anything they're doing right now? You'd be an idiot to do that.
Yeah.
You'd be a fool. Chad, how do we get these first two outs, boys? How do we get these first two outs? Looks like a liner to left center Alex call from Kevin Newman. Okay. And then we had Matt McLean striking out. Ooh. Okay, McKenzie. Okay, CJ, how about you make a ground ball play? Let's go, kid. Let's go hits. Look at CJ Abrams fielding ground balls. Attaboy. I shouldn't have to get this excited for making a routine ground ball.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And Javon, dude, look, I'm happy you don't have to watch the Nats every night, and that's not your team because they suck. But if you did, and you watch this kid play defense every night and watched him pick his fingers and look around at the sky or scoreboard right before the pitch is coming, you would be losing your fucking mind right now. You'd be losing your fucking mind. Okay. Chat, we're going to move, but I'm assuming you all agree Davey Martinez took 10 L's last night. 10. Minimum. Okay. Let's go Mackenzie. Let's go hit Nats. Come on, boys. We got Lane Thomas coming up. Wanted to show you guys the MSG Sphere really quick. If you guys haven't seen this, this might be the coolest thing I've ever seen. Not sports betting related. Don't care. It's going to take 30 seconds. Have you guys seen this fucking thing? They lit it up on the 4th of July. Javon, look at that eyeball, which is a little too close to you. Besides the eyeball creeps me out a little bit. Everything else is so fucking cool. This thing is nuts. They got NBA Summer League up there top right because we know the Summer League's going on right now. We got to show the video too, Josh, if possible. I know you're working back there like a mule. The video is insane. All right. I will say the eyeball is fucking freaky. I'm not a fan.
It's so weird.
I'm first team ban the eyeball, and let's get another graphic in there. Especially this demon eyeball they had. I don't know what is good with this. It was a zombie eyeball.
That one's got to go.
That one definitely. You can keep the human one if we can get rid of that one. Okay. Oh, it's coming back. Nice. It's looking at you. But besides that, the rest of these videos are fucking nuts. I know Josh has probably seen it in person, honestly. I don't even know if he's in Vegas right now, but if he has, there he is.
Yeah. Me and my girlfriend were out watching fireworks, and we saw this thing lit up on the 4th. It was awesome.
Rumor has it that might have been Grimace's eyeball. People are saying. W. Josh. Sorry, I wasn't ignoring you. You went to go see it with your girl?
Yeah, we were just like watching fireworks by my house, and like you could see the strip from there, and you could see it so clear. It's awesome. We were 20 minutes away.
Dude. Another W. Joshy date. Had to slip that in there.
Exactly. I had to sneak that in.
Oh, man. Yeah, NBA 2K24. Another year of the same game. I'm done buying that game, by the way. Fuck that game. All right, let's get back to basics, boys. Let's get back to sports. We got plenty to talk about. All right, home run derby odds, Javon. We could talk about these, show the odds while we get this Nats AB going. And Josh, if the Nats start scoring or causing a ruckus, you let me know and you pull it up on the screen, okay? Looks like Lane Thomas already flied out. Nice. Good. We move. Javon, we had the home run derby odds here. This is current. Okay, this is where the odds are now. So we got Pete Alonso, obviously, is the favorite. Not really surprising. Vladdy, Robert, J-Rod, the hometown guy, right? Garcia. Your guy Randy, some value. And then you got Mookie and Adley getting zero respect. Okay. Well, chat, let me show you guys what the odds were at last night as soon as the brackets got dropped. And let's see who's been moving. And let's see who's been grooving. We have the image as well, Josh. Sorry, bro, but you got to find it in the outline, I think. Pete Alonso, obviously the favorite, was plus 250. Javon to start it out. Vladdy was right there at second, but it was actually Julio who ended up third initially. And he's moved back and forth. Luis Robert has been making a move. Okay? There's two guys who've been making a significant move. W's Josh. Thank you, bro. Two guys who've been making significant moves. This is where the odds opened up last night, chat. Obviously, Alonso opened up and even, more of a favorite, but Luis Robert moving down 100 cents. And then we got Mookie Betts, Javon, who opened up plus 1,200. Now, within plus 1,000. He's at plus 950. And Adley is plus 1,700. So I feel bad for Lauren. She's taking him. He ain't winning this shit. What do these line moves tell you? Do you care? Does it matter? Who do you want to take?
I mean, you know who I want to take, but
I know you.
Realistically, I know there's been a Luis Robert move there, and it's probably because he has the easiest road of anybody here. I mean, he has to beat Adley, who I don't think realistically anybody thinks has a shot. I'm not in that category either. And then you got the winner of Adolis, Randy, which could be an interesting matchup. But on the other side, you got Pete and J-Rod facing each other in round one, who are, home run derby vets by this point, especially Pete's. And you got Mookie and Vlad, who, again, nobody's really giving Mookie much of a shot, but that'll be an interesting matchup. So I think Luis Robert definitely has the easiest path to win, which is why I think it makes a good amount of sense why he's getting that line respect and had that move up to third place there. But yeah, I'm taking Randy, respectfully. I gotta go.
I mean, you have to.
I gotta do it.
Third rate Soto last year. You have to.
Yeah,
you have a choice. Plus 950, sure. We'll take that extra value there from that plus 800 opener. What else? I mean, this chain. Have you seen this chain these guys get if they win? It looks like it's fresh out of the Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah.
It's nuts. Looks like Jack Sparrow's been rocking this thing. End of the first inning. Not really surprising there. Joey Meneses, end of the inning. He is cold as ice. And look at this ice. Look at this fucking thing. This is like Captain Jack Sparrow's biggest ice piece. I don't even know what this is, but I love it. It's got the Seattle vibes going, right, with that thing in the middle. Derby champ. It's probably huge, too, in person. I'm a fan. And here's the bracket. Luis Robert, the 1 seed. Javon, like you said, that could be huge.
Yeah, that could be huge. And I like how we're still going with the pronunciation thing every time he says it, even though he himself has come out and said his name.
It's
like
literally Robert.
Yeah, it literally is. It's not a.
That's the one guy I actually say right.
Yeah, that's the one he does. Robert's path is definitely the simplest out of anybody here. So like, I don't hate taking a stab at him, but I mean, not just because Randy's in that matchup there with Adolis, but something tells me that the winner's coming out of that matchup right there.
Okay. Yeah, give me Robert. Give me Garcia on the left side. Give me J-Rod and Mookie on the right sides. And then give me, I don't know, give me Robert to advance. Sure, I like that line move. He's honestly been cracked out recently. Let me get him in the championship. Let me get J-Rod in the championship, hometown boy. Let me get J-Rod to win the whole damn thing. At home, we saw what he did in the first round, or his first time last year, right? In that first round, I mean, he went nuts. He did too much. He got tired. He ran out of gas, and Soto ended up winning. Well, I'll tell you what, if you run out of gas in your home ballpark when everyone's going fucking apeshit every time you go up there to step up to the plate, you're having that adrenaline pumping, I'd be shocked if he runs out of energy this time around. Also has one under his belt. So he knows that maybe he doesn't need to go sicko mode in that first round, keep some energy. But I like J-Rod. I do in this spot. Nobody wants him. He is the hometown guy, but he's been nothing special this whole season. Starting to heat up recently. Give me J-Rod on the right side to upset Pete in the first round and then win the whole fucking thing. And we got an Ellie single.
Ellie single, yeah.
Wow.
Let's see if he's running.
There he is. There he goes. Although it says he's Meneses. I'll tell you what, that's not Meneses. Meneses is slower than molasses. Okay? The sap that comes out of trees where they make syrup, that's actually 10 times faster than Joey Meneses. Time. Okay? Ellie on first. God damn it. All right. Nats are already caked. I fucking got it.
That's all he did. He's gonna start
Ellie under. Thanks, Phils.
Yeah, this is like the one time you can't blindly take is under against the lefty. One time. But we'll see.
He also got chirped yesterday, so now he's angry.
Yeah, that too.
I will say, though, we don't have Keibert Ruiz catching today, so maybe we got a chance to throw him out here with Riley. Sure.
Well, he threw him out yesterday.
Keibert did.
No, not
Keibert.
Keibert.
The back pick.
No. That was India. I think it was
And
Riley threw him out last time.
Okay, good. Well, he didn't throw him out that time, and you just stole a base right there. Great. Unbelievable.
There.
Did it already cash?
No, he's got 8. But
What was it at, 8.5?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, I hope that gets hooked, you son of a gun. I hope it does. We both know he's fucking scoring in this inning. Okay? That was easy.
Shit throw.
That was too easy. Jesus. All right, we move. Javon, let's see that damn cheat sheet, and then we're going to power through these MLB games. I think we have 9 left. A little shorter slate today, boys.
Yeah, we can go through that.
We'll get it going. And while we do,
second base there. Look like
Are they
he's getting
fighting?
tackled.
they might be fighting.
They just might be fighting.
They might be.
Um,
Dive into the cheat sheet. Let the people know what's good today.
Yeah, so I mean, nothing like all that crazy, I guess, like on the BVP side of anything. A lot of guys like hit the ball hard. Like he'll be back on Eloy after yesterday because that game got postponed. But love his matchup against Jose Barrios. But on the other side, home run targets. There's a lot of them on the board today. A lot of guys. I think since I've been doing these for like a week now, this is the first time I've seen 4 guys with a 2+ home run per 9, which is pretty awesome to have for a lot of the home run props. So I'll be sprinkling a few today, and we'll talk about some. But Sevy, Urias, Lance Lynn, and Carlos Carrasco are all definitely guys, and you even got to Jordan Lyles. He can really be up there too, but Trent's pissed.
He's so pissed.
Yeah, but I like a lot of these guys to give up a lot of runs and a lot of Turks today. So definitely a lot of interesting spots. Lance Lynn, same as yesterday, he can go down to the bottom. He's facing the Jays, who are the best team against the fastball. His leash is probably going to be pretty long because it is a doubleheader now, which they usually let him go as long as he physically can go anyway. And now we're just going to see a little bit more of that. So I think the Jays bats are definitely going to show up. Then we got a couple of different ones here. I mean, Carter Crawford, that game is super interesting, which we'll talk about. Red Sox, Rangers, and Carter Crawford actually has pretty big reverse splits. So a lot of the lefties, like a Corey Seager, like a Jonah Heim, who I only can assume is going to play today, actually going to be pretty tough on. So I'm interested to see, and if I were to target anybody in that high total game, would probably be from the right side. Then you got two guys like Jordan Lyles, sucks on the road. He also missed his last start, so he's off of extra rest. Carlos Carrasco, shockingly better on the road for God knows what reason, even though he may be a little Turk-bound today. So those are some interesting splits, but definitely will be targeting some Turks today.
Okay, good. Music to my ears, my man. Yeah, we got a 1-2 count right now. Steer is absolutely battling against Gore in the at-bat of the century. People are already talking about it. All right, Tigers buzzing. Okay, let's get some run support for our guy Lorenzen.
Yeah, why not?
Okay. You're not going back to Tigers team total over today, or you didn't go back to that today?
No, I was just going to let it hit because I knew it was going to hit again. just let it do its thing for a little bit.
Hogan Harris K's, I bet. Oh no, Pats fan, it's early, bro. It's early. Okay, we got plenty of time. And we're going to dive into these games, chats. Need a torque run. Looks like we're sweating. Okay, Trent, let me know. All right. We're sweating out the Nats, though. This is way more important. Way more important. Chicago versus Milwaukee, Javon. Let's start talking about it. People need plays. All right. I believe that game starts up in around an hour, maybe a little bit less. We got Stroman on the bump on the road against Peralta. Stroman as an underdog right now on the road against Peralta. Look, I'm done fading him. Seriously, I'm not. I'm not doing it anymore. I'm so out on it. The guy just continues to perform and throw gems, and his fantasy score got bumped up. I'm not fading him, but I will definitely say I lean Milwaukee ML here. But give me the over, and that might be a Reds nuke.
Steer?
That might be a Reds nuke.
Steer?
He called it. He called it. Holy shit, though. That looked good off the bat. Brewers ML, the over. That's what I like, Javon. What do you like, my man?
I don't like the over. I'll tell you that. I think I definitely lean Brewers here with you. Because I think Freddie Peralta pitches really, really well against that Cubs lineup. I think he's going to deal. I don't necessarily think that Stroman's going to get lit up again. Pretty tough spot. I don't know if it was you who brought it up, but somebody brought it up. You know, these pitchers that go out with, these little blister injuries don't come back looking too well. And Stroman got lit up right after that performance where he got taken out a little early. So I don't know if I'm necessarily on that train. Plus, like I talked about it yesterday with Justin Steele, a reason why I didn't love his strikeouts is because the Brewers pound the ball into the ground, highest ground ball rate in the league. So, like, Marcus Stroman can so easily pitch into that rain delay.
What the fuck is going on? It's raining in DC right now? You've got to be shitting me, dudes. They just put the tarp on the field.
Lightning? Bro.
You've got to be fucking kidding me, dude. By the way, Ellie tagged out from second to third on a ball hit in left field. Crazy.
Yeah, I saw that.
Torque bang. Let's go. Javi comes through here. Look at that shot. W, Josh. Let's fucking go. Yeah, we better hope this delay is 30 minutes, and that's it, because we need Gore back out there. This is fucked. This is so fucked, man. I swear to God, if they don't put him back out there, honestly, I'm already going to blame it if they lose on this rain delay, so I'm good. I have an excuse. We move.
Yeah, okay. There you go.
Toronto, Chicago, Javon. This is the game everyone's talking about. Some of my sharps in chats, they've already nuked the over in this first game, Javon. Doubleheader today, I believe, with these two teams. What are your thoughts on the first one? Toronto, a short favorite on the road. Looks like it's Barrios versus Lynn, the game we were supposed to get last night.
Yeah, I'm always cautious to go back to the same play that I like when a game is postponed and you have a doubleheader the next day. But I do like the over in this game still with Barrios and Lance Lynn. I talked about it yesterday. I mean, Lance Lynn, and I guess I talked about it today too. He's facing a team that destroys fastballs. He's facing a team that's seen him quite a bit. So, like, I don't see a situation where he pitches all that well today. You're probably going to get some swing and miss from the middle of that Blue Jays order, and he's going to get strikeouts, which look better on paper, which he has some of those starts. But I think the Blue Jays hit him pretty hard. But I also think Barrios, who is starting to regress, not quite to last year's Barrios, but you look at some of his numbers, they haven't been early season Barrios. Looking at a lot of the movements on his slider, spin rates on his slider, his fastball isn't being located the same. Command's been just off in general. A team like the White Sox, who, like, I love some of their bats too, was taking Eloy yesterday. I'm going to do the same today. I just think there's going to be runs in this game. And if you have these pitchers kind of getting roughed up a little bit early, you're going to need length out of them with the second half of the doubleheader, looming at the end. So if the pitchers are getting lit up, they're just going to sit in there and take it pretty much. So I think there'll be runs.
Eloy 346 batting average.
Oh, very aware. Very aware.
Everybody's talking about it.
Yep.
You like the over in this game? Do you lean Toronto?
Lean Chicago, probably.
Wow.
Back today. I don't know. It's a weird game. I don't feel confident in the side because I think there's going to be runs from both sides. I think if you talk about one of these pitchers getting lit up and kind of staying in, Lance Lynn's kind of used to that because that's just kind of what he does. He gives this team length. But Barrios, when he stands in and this gets hit early, it turns into a disaster. So that's one that I could see, a situation that I could see happening a little more if we do get runs early.
Dude, I'm going to be honest. I can't stop thinking about the fucking Brewers, dude. I can't stop thinking about them. I can't. Help me. Either tell me to bet them or tell me to move on.
I think you can bet them.
Yeah, to save a sweep at home. It's one of those spots, though, man, where I try to get too cute. You try to fade a guy who just keeps dominating, keep overperforming. It's a bet like I would take last year.
I don't think it is, though. Because, I mean, like, you have Freddie Peralta on the other side, too. It's not like you're betting on Adrian Hauser.
No, it's a bet I would take last year. Okay. Oh, I don't know, man. Brewers ML, White Sox ML. I know my guy in chat as well, Dead Larry Bird, is pissed right now. He nuked Toronto ML. That's definitely the too easy play in that game, fading Lance Lynn. But as soon as we do it, we know Lance Lynn will turn into Prime DeGrom.
Yeah.
Okay? Straight up. Krabs, can you get us on Matt's Twitter and give us an update? I mean, come on, 3-day games, and we got a rain delay. We got to be better. Yeah, I got the game up. I'm watching it, and I can check what the beat reporters are talking about. But if it's lightning, that means 30 minutes. So we move. All right. We got Bork coming in with a sub bang. Sure. Let's go, Bork. Happy 6 months, my man. Bobby Smoke. Rodone Day tomorrow. Let's go, Bobby Smokes. W's. We move. St. Louis versus Miami, Javon. You like Yuri Perez fantasy score? I'm assuming you like Miami to win today after that crazy comeback last night.
Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely not taking the Cardinals. I'm not going to lie and say I think Jack Flaherty necessarily gets killed in this game, but pretty confident in Yuri Perez having a really good bounce-back start here. A lot of those Cardinals righties, like I said, match up pretty poorly against them. I think it's going to be really tough against them. Nolan Arenado, like you mentioned, could certainly be one of them. So I think he pitches pretty well. I think a total at 8 here, just the under after what we saw yesterday and really what we've seen, I guess, from this entire series, at least from the Marlins end, is pretty indicative of at least what to expect from Yuri on the mound. So I don't think the Cardinals are going to score much, but we'll see what the Marlins do offensively against Flaherty. I don't feel confident enough in Flaherty to hold down their bats necessarily to go under, but I definitely lean Marlins and a really good Yuri Perez performance.
Okay. We're going to talk about what the hell the Cardinals did last night, too.
Yeah, that was.
What was that?
That was one of the most embarrassing endings I've seen in a game in like a while in a professional.
We have the clip, too. We'll show it, but we need you guys to fucking take a peep at that. We need you to take a peep. And there were a lot of good questions in chat, so while we wait for the clip, let's address those. Travis Jankowski, no, do not. Do not take him. He was a trap yesterday. Here's how this game ended last night, boys. Ground ball to the pitcher. He throws it 20 feet over the first baseman's head, I bet. Unbelievable. That throw sums up the entire Cardinal season. Hicks could throw 105 miles an hour, but he can't throw the ball to first base. And they end up winning the game on that play. I said it yesterday. I'll say it again. Miami's not flashy. I don't like them, but they keep winning. They're a good team. Miami wins. Cardinals might have a better roster on paper. Might have some Hall of Famers at the corners, sure. But they're a bad team. They lose. Miami might not have the most stacked roster. They got Luis Arias, sure. They got some guys who hit the ball very far. Great. They got a really good young core of pitchers. Nothing special, nothing flashy. But this Miami team continues to fucking win. And they're 51-37, dude. And they haven't gotten a peep of respect out of anybody. Anyone. It's unbelievable. They got guys like Joey Wendell who looked like they were teleported from Babe Ruth's team in his rookie year. He doesn't even look like a real person. He looks like he should be changing oil. Yeah. And that team is 51-37, and nobody's talking about it. Look, I'm not saying you guys got to keep back in Miami, but let's stop fading them. All right? Miami ML today. Anything on the total?
I mean, I lean under, but I mean, I kind of would rather lean into a Cards team total under, if anything, today, because I'm bigger on Perez than I am Flaherty. Beautiful. Let's go, Lorenzen.
Let's fucking go, Lorenzen. Stay dialed, brother.
Turn me up.
Stay dialed, brother. I don't see as a professional you can overthrow it that much. It's the Cardinals, man. They will do stuff you've never even thought of. Okay? Any weathermen in D.C.? Yeah, let me check my sources real quick. Javon, let the people know the Rays report today while I dig in and try to be a weatherman for a second.
I don't know if I have a report because I don't know their pitching plan today. I mean, if anybody knows in the chat, I've been checking for it. Don't really see too much. Because, I mean, they're opening. You have Sanchez on the other side, which the Rays against lefties has been I don't know, they're nasty against them, especially at home early in the season. They're not good against them right now. They've been one of the worst teams in the league against lefties in the last month or so, which has been a big change for them. And now we have them going up against Sanchez today. He's been pretty good. Definitely outperformed my personal expectations. And they got Sean Armstrong opening for God knows who. So, like, I don't really have much to say necessarily about what I expect from this game. Maybe just another onset of runs, if anything, if we're just getting a straight bullpen game from the Rays and there's no bulk guy plan. But, yeah, I don't really have all that too much to say. Kevin Kelly, primary pitcher, yes, just a full bullpen game because he's not a bulk guy. So, runs, that's all I'm going to do there. I don't feel confident in the Rays right now. They need the All-Star break like air.
I mean, I might have just found the funniest fucking tweet in the history of the world trying to find this fucking rain delay, man. I'm going to send it to Josh. He can show it. Holy smokes. No Rays report from you, though, Javon? I expected more.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to handicap a full bullpen game with the Rays. Because, I mean, we're seeing that total creep up quite a bit. It's touching 9.5 now some places. And to get there, you're probably going to need the Rays to wake up a little bit against Sanchez, which I kind of think they do. But that bullpen's been taxed. That bullpen's been bad. You got Sharma Armstrong, Kevin Kelly. You're probably going to see a slew of arms today. I don't think there's, I don't want to say any chance, but I don't see them pitching all that well today. So I don't know. I mean, them being at the same price after yesterday, maybe a little weird. So we just get runs.
100%. You send it? Yeah, I sent it in the private chat, my man. Two tweets. All right. Look, the Rays have not been swept this entire season. Everyone's talking about that today. I don't want to fade that trend, but I will say Philly has been on fire recently. They're winning baseball games. They are. Their bullpen is nails. They're getting it done offensively. Their guys aren't playing at their best. Schwarber's struggling. Harper has no pop, but they're winning games. All right. Here's a tweet from the Nats. Delay. The game has been delayed due to climate weather. Sure. That's about it. Okay. And then I look and see the first reply under it. And it's this insane tweet posted on my wife left. Sure. What is wrong with people? How do they come up with this stuff? Did he open up a graphics app and make that himself?
He cooked
that is all time, and I'm going to drop a like because he deserves it. He deserves it. That is hysterical.
That's hilarious.
Man. If I keep betting on the Nats, my girl's going to leave me to God damn it. All right. Fucking Twitter, man. See, look, everyone's bitching about Twitter, thinking it's about to end or whatever, or that it sucks. Guys, Twitter is the GOAT. Twitter is the greatest app maybe ever invented. It might be the greatest invention of all time. Twitter is not going anywhere. It is the greatest app on earth, like Devin's saying in chat. Everyone needs to relax. With that being said, I did make a Threads account, though, if you want to follow. Okay? But that's just for backup. All right? Twitter ain't going anywhere, boys. All right? And the Rays aren't either. And honestly, neither are the Phillies, so I don't want to bet this game. They're both very good teams. Both sketchy starters. I don't know what's going on there. I think we just move.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm sure you got plenty to say about Bradish pitching today after a gem at Camden Yards in his last outing. Maybe he's back.
Yeah, maybe a little bit. I don't know if I want to back him today. I definitely lean his way, but another game I probably want to stay away from. But I'll tell you what, I mean, Luis Severino has been a guy that I've been targeting for home runs all season, really, because of his propensity to give up the long ball. But if you look at like a lot of his expected stats, they're getting worse in every single area over like his last handful of couple starts. So like talked about Dean Kramer yesterday, who it was a there we go. Dean Kramer, that was a matchup of a guy who's due for a lot of regression versus an unlucky lineup, and something had to give there. And Dean Kramer won that battle. This is another situation where like Severino has been, I don't want to say he's been getting away with it because he's not like he's having Domingo Germán perfect games or anything, but the numbers are getting worse. He's getting hit harder. There's the xERA is going up. The X everything is pretty much going up. So against the Orioles,
is that going up?
Yeah, XWAP is through the roof. I'll tell you that. But yeah, I don't think he's going to pitch well today. That being said, I mean, Bradish, it's really hard to back him after, masterpiece of his performance, last start out. But I do think he'll pitch pretty well. It's just a matter of if the Orioles bats show up today against off speed, which a lot of those guys, kind of same realm, they've been getting a lot better. But I lean Orioles, but I don't love it.
Okay. Lean the O's. Don't love it. Look, bad read last night, I guess, although I still feel like that should have been a winner. Two teams trending in different directions, right? Yeah, the Orioles ended their little skid going where they lost 5-6 last night. Huge win for them. Great start for Kramer, who's been mid, to say the least. The Yankees, I don't know how they've been doing it recently without Judge, but they've been doing it. They've been getting it done. Look, I don't really want to back the Orioles before the All-Star break. I think they need a fucking break. I don't want to fade the Yankees until the All-Star break right now. I like the heart I'm seeing out of them. So I'd probably stay off. I do think it's some nice respect there for Bradish on the ML there, being minus 130 on the road, but nothing crazy. I don't think it's crazy respect. Severino, that guy's all over the place. So lean Orioles, but not betting it because I don't want to back the Orioles to do well this week, and I don't want to fade the Yankees to do bad this week. And we got 4 Ks from Hogan through 2 fucking innings. Let's go, Lauren.
Legacy inning.
Lauren knows ball. Lauren knows ball. W's. All right. We move. Kansas City, Cleveland, Javon. Jordan Lyles coming back after he was sick. I'm just going to say it. He wasn't sick. Okay. The guy hadn't won a start all season going for an MLB records. And he looks like he's a pitching machine, maybe even worse than Cal Quantrill and Patrick Corbin combined. They need to give him a break, okay, straight up, just for his own mental. He's coming back. Javon, is he going to get absolutely destroyed again today, though?
Yeah, I think so. Okay. I think so. I kind of like the over in this game. That's kind of my way to play the guards offense without playing the guards because I don't want to lay obviously minus 215 or 1.5, and team total, you pretty much need some help from the Royals anyway to get a little closer to the regular full game total. So I'd rather stick with the full game total because I do think Bybee is a guy who can touch up a little bit as well. But I think the Guardians just hop all over Jordan Lyles after their offense sold pretty much everyone last night. They did hit a lot of balls hard with nothing to show for it. That Andres Jimenez hit ball to the wall as the last out of the game was only one of the couple examples. So I do think they bounce back today, and hard hit balls off of Jordan Lyles, they perform a little differently than hard hit balls against any other pitcher. So I think they have a pretty good day at the plate.
4 guys have a run square up as well for the Guardians. Holy smokes! And I think, Chad, at this point, we only have a couple games left. We'll power through these, and then we'll hop into Prize Picks if we have time. But that's interesting. I mean, honestly, not that surprising. the Guardians should win this game big, and there should be plenty of runs, and they should cover the -1.5 and their team total and the whole 9 yards. Okay. We got sub bangs galore, you guys are saying in chat.
Do it.
Breezy coming in, giving out sub bangs. Let's fucking go, Breezy. He gave out 3 sub bangs. I fucking love it, my dudes. We got Bork sub banging. I might have already said that, though. I did. How could I forget that name? Breezy giving out a 3-piece. Hold the fry. W's almost hit another crazy home run parlay last night. Dude's dialed. Absolutely dialed. Breezy, let me know if there's any guys who you like today to go yard or do well. I'll see if they're up on Prize Picks, and I'll tell. All right, Beast. Rangers versus Boston, Javon. This total is high. This total's high.
It is. It is. We were talking about it yesterday. We had Bayo on the mound, high total then. We saw that over not even get sniffed. Today, I wouldn't mind going back to it because I'll tell you what I want to do. I want to fade Nathan Eovaldi on one of his returns starts back to Boston against a team who I think can touch him up a little bit. So I think the total is high, moving back up, I guess you could say. All of Eovaldi's lines look a little high, even if you include like the Fenway tax you see on a lot of these pitchers. So I think the Red Sox bats come to play here, and Cutter Crawford, I think he's going to be tough, like I said, against like the lefties like Seager and Heim, but a lot of the righties I see having a pretty big day. So I don't think the Rangers bat's going to be necessarily dead in this game either, even though I probably lean a little more Red Sox than Rangers as long as the line stops moving, but I'm down to go with some runs.
Give me runs in this game as I'm watching a crazy throwback Nationals game on their broadcast during a weather delay, seeing some unbelievable people in Nats unis. Edwin Jackson, remember that pitcher?
Oh, I do.
Like 20 million different teams. Yeah, I'm watching him have a nice little start right now.
140 pitch something, no hitter.
Wilmer Defoe making a nice play in the field. You remember that name?
Oh yeah, I do.
That name ring a bell at all? Sure.
I didn't know he was a Nat.
He was a Nat before he went somewhere else to play a little bit more. And then now I think he's probably maybe sending Prize Picks. I don't know. Probably. He's definitely not playing. Yeah, rain delays suck, guys. It is what it is. I'm not seeing shit on Nats Twitter, but every minute that goes by is a worse chance that we see those starters go back out. And the Nats bullpen is so bad. Oh, I don't even know who the heck is going to go in and eat up those innings. Chad Kuhl's gone. I never thought I'd miss Chad Kuhl.
Yep.
Oh, Maben hurt, and I took his run, GG. You talking about Cam Maben on this replay game right now, Phil Zutler? Yeah, I just saw him get hurt on second base. That's honestly a W joke. I'm sure Maven recovered. That game was like 20 years ago. Okay. Lorenzen dealing. All right. I like the over in this game tonight. Obviously, I like Boston ML, but I think the over is a better play. Yes, Javon, you were right yesterday, though. Totals are inflated at Fenway, and they got me yesterday. Although there were a bazillion base runners, the over didn't hit. Plain and simple, shit wager, not a good bet, not making excuses. But I have to go back to it today, without a doubt. This total's high. Don't ever think it, chat. Eovaldi's been one of the best pitchers in baseball this season. These are 2 great offenses playing well right now. 2, maybe not even the Rangers offense, but that might not matter today against Cutter Crawford. And then Boston should feast against Eovaldi in his return to Boston, like you were saying. Do you like his less than fantasy score? Is that how you would fade him?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's about how I would do it there.
All right. So less than 30.5. Sure.
Yep.
We move, boys. We fucking move. Mets, D-backs. Carrasco versus Nelson, Javon. Thoughts on this game? I'm not betting the Mets. I'm good. Do you like them today, though, at plus check?
Not really. Kind of like this under, to be honest with you, which is it's a scary one to take with these 2 arms in the mound, even at 10. But Ryan Nelson against a Mets team who, I mean, as of late, they've started to pick it up a tad, I guess you can say, but they've been terrible against fastballs all year. He's going to show them a lot. And he's actually been, I don't want to say good, but you look at some of his expected numbers, like at the beginning of the year, he was a big home run target for me because he was getting barreled crazy, hard hit rate was through the roof, fastball. Some of the numbers the guys had against that was ridiculous, which still not fantastic. I'm not going to pretend like he's been a top of the line starter at all. But I do think he can pitch somewhat decent today against a Mets lineup who, when they're at their worst, they are very, very bad. And then Carrasco on the other side, I talked about it earlier. He's been weirdly good on the road. Another situation where it's a 10 total. We're taking it under. I don't expect him to be fantastic in this situation. Like I'd probably lean D-backs in this game, but a lot of their bats I think could get to them. I'm probably targeting this prop, which I'm taking the under, or like the under in the game. I like the D-backs. I'll probably look at a hidden gem play for somewhere in this D-backs lineup towards the bottom. I just think it's one of those games that sneaks under. You see Carlos Carrasco get lit up for like an inning, and he kind of settles in for the rest. Ryan Nelson, probably same deal. Not much offense in the back end of this game necessarily. So I think it sneaks under. I don't really love much in that game, though, other than maybe some props for the D-backs.
Okay. W book a PLL video drop. Yep, go check out the tweet we just posted, chat. PLL is back this weekend. Thank fucking God. Saturday and Sunday. They play this weekend. You guys know I'll give you that PLL report tomorrow on BTL for a minute. Okay? So fucking excited. We're so back. Megalodons are going to be flying. All right? We're hitting bets. So stoked to have the PLL back this weekend. W's. All right. Give me the Diamondbacks on the ML in this game.
Yeah.
Sure. All right. Last game of the night, Pirates versus the Dodgers. Runs galore in this series. Are we going to see anything different tonight?
I don't think so. I think it's going to be more of the same, especially, honestly, from the Pirates against Julio Urias, who, a majority of that lineup's already seen in the infamous series last year. That ended pretty poorly for the Dodgers. But I think they get to him again. He's been getting hit hard since he came back. And really, from the start of the year, too, nothing really changed. So I see the Pirates scoring runs today, even if he pitches well. Urias is a guy who I can look and say, hey, he's going to have a really good start. But he goes through these stretches, especially in-game, in-inning, where he gives up base runners, he walks guys, and what do you know, a guy with a barrel rate that high, one swing, and it's a 3-run nuke. Which the Pirates, that's been how they've gotten a lot of their runs in this little month stretch where they've been really cold offensively. So like Arsenal-wise, I think he matches up pretty well with a lot of the Pirates here, just in a general sample size. So I think he gives up runs. Johan Oviedo has honestly been pretty impressive, but against the Dodgers lineup, who, like I said, I think they're going to really start to get an offensive role. They've started to in little pockets in this series, and I think that's going to continue really through the All-Star break. So I don't expect anything more than runs. Less than runs.
Okay. Yeah, Urias has been hittable this season. The Pirates definitely like hitting lefties as well. They're hitting almost 260 against lefties. Their stats are just significantly better against guys from the left side. So, yeah, let's get some runs there. And Oviedo is good for a couple, right? Anybody on the Dodgers going yah-yah tonight?
Yeah, maybe a little bit.
Okay.
Honestly, I wouldn't be mad at taking to the Pirates because I really think Urias is going to be the one to get barreled up a little bit here. And the Pirates, you're talking about taking a lot of those guys. They're not a home run hitting team, so you're getting big prices, not necessarily like they're unwarranted, but talking about a lot of these guys like maybe a Henry Davis or like a lot of these guys at the bottom of the lineup, like a Nick Gonzalez, who's not a huge power guy whatsoever, but he's been absolutely raking. That's another possible hidden gem that I'm looking at too. And yeah, Brian Reynolds, always an option there, even after yesterday. So 100%. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a couple tanks from a lot of guys that Trent will say, watching the Dodgers game, who the hell is that?
Okay. Maybe Alman hits his 3rd home run this week. Would not be shocked. Would not be shocked. Henry Davis is so low to hit a home run today.
Yeah.
He's up on Prize Picks. Let's take a look at those odds, those home run odds real quick.
Yeah. I was looking at Henry because anytime like the Dodgers are involved against a team like this, who it's the Pittsburgh Pirates. They're not a big home run hitting team in general, but also like these guys individually, not huge power guys. Whenever I see a slew of Dodgers and like the top of the list, and then there's one Pirate in there, which happens to be Henry Davis today. It's interesting. It's like Jack Sawinski. He's not leading the home run odds necessarily, so it's not as weird, but one guy in there is Henry Davis today.
Max Muncy?
Yeah. He's definitely a tad low.
Let's fucking go, dude. Cash Hogan. He's got 5 Ks. How many does he have? 4 or 5? Because I got it at 4. I got a shit number. And she does no ball. She does no ball. I need a PP nuke entry. We're on it. Let's go. He's got 5. W Jinx, Pats fan. Don't think I don't remember that. W Jinx earlier. Good work. Unbelievable. All right, boys. Let's get dialed. We've got a squad ride to craft up. And then once that vote goes up, we can start getting in the PP lab and crafting up some winners in these last 10 minutes. Okay? Javon, we owe the people. We need a winner tonight.
We do. We do, back.
Right? We got 500 people in here who are loyal, come to us for baseball bets. We've been taking care of them on Prize Picks, but we need to pick it up this week on the squad rides. Chat, we're still 103, 68, and 3. So anybody bitching, it does not have any patience. Okay, grow up. We're coming back with a winner today. Javon, what do you love on the MLB slate? What do you love?
Wouldn't be mad at taking a stab at some Pirates, maybe a Pirates team total. Put that in there. We'll
Definitely wouldn't be mad at backing the Pirates in some capacity today. Is that the right way to do it?
I would think so.
No.
Yeah.
I don't want to take +1.5 in a high-scoring game, so I'm with you. What's the juice on that puppy?
It's probably plus, right? Yeah, 3.5 plus money.
Ooh, okay. Team total over 3.5. Are there any threes floating around or no?
I mean, not that I see.
Okay.
Can look on maybe FanDuel, see if they're hanging one. Yeah, they do have a juicy 3. It's like from -130.
Okay. All right. I still like the 3.5. I think, look, we're either going to be fools and we get a Uris gem for the first time in a while and they scored no runs, or they're going to get 5. So
Yeah,
I'm not really worried about it. Okay. All right. Pitt team total over. I can get behind it. I do like the over in the game as well, chat. People were asking about that. But let's be smart and targeted, and let's back the Pirates bats. And they got nobody up on Prize Picks today. A little weird. Little weird.
Yeah.
Sources saying beers are being consumed in the Nats clubhouse right now. Davey, are you boozing again? Are you picking up the bottle? We talked about this, Davey. Look, you drink too much. Next thing you know, you're lying down on home plate, bitching at the umpires getting ejected again. All right? Put the bottle down. Is Corbin going to go back out there? Well, if Patrick Corbin goes back out there, we're in trouble to begin with because he didn't start today. But we move. Pitt team total over. Arizona ML.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm down to really throw the D-backs on there.
Okay.
I was initially. I mean, I'm still liking the not as many runs in that game, but the more I talked about it, kind of really like Ryan Nelson in that spot too, a little more than Carrasco. So I mean, I'd be 100% down to go some snakes. That might be a favorite late night play there.
This Davey account funny.
Davey account's hilarious.
Straight up, you've done great work today, Dave Martinez burner. Take the night off tonight, drink some beers, enjoy yourself. You might have had a breakthrough today.
Yeah, and that's a fair point too. D-backs bettors got burnt to shreds last night too.
They did. We got a Tigers bang. Let's fucking go, boys. We got Schultens starting game 2 versus the Blue Jays. That should go well. Okay. Matt Veerley. Do we want to take that over in Toronto, Chicago, Javon? Speaking of that game.
Yeah, I mean, we can put that in there too.
Game 1 or game 2?
I mean, we don't really know who's starting for game 2, right? On the other side?
No.
It's just Schultens.
Game 1 over 9. Cool.
Yeah.
Want to make sure we're on the same page there. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, Chase, how are the tennis bets looking, my man? Let me know. And yeah, we're probably caked, bro. Straight up. Just don't even look at the game. Turn it off, block it out of your head. It's not hitting. Okay. Brewers ML? No, that starts up soon.
That starts early, yeah.
Miami ML.
Yeah. Cool with
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it. All right. That Boston, Texas over.
Yeah, you put that in there too.
Good. All right. Well, we have 5 plays already. That was quick.
Yeah.
We could fill in more. The games we didn't put in, we didn't talk about Cleveland or put them in at all. Do you love the Guardians today? Do you want to back them?
Not really. It's not like a line that I want to take in that game necessarily. But yeah, I'll be taking them probably prop form, some form of fashion. Because I do think their offense is a pretty good day. It's not a specific way that I love to attack that game.
That's all right. Well, I love the 5 plays we have, I'll be honest with you, and I do not want to take that play anyway. So, chat, 5 plays, 5 winners. You got 5 minutes, all right, to pick a squad ride winner. 5 plays. Pitt team total over 3.5. We got Arizona money line, Toronto, Chicago, game 1 over 9. Make sure you guys don't screw that up. Miami money line, okay? And Texas, Boston over 10. You guys are all talking about the Brew Crew ML. Yes, I'm going to be on the Brew Crew ML as soon as the stream ends. I'm going to add to it and end up taking them on the money line. So didn't want to put in the squad ride. The game starts in a minute, but do like the Brew Crew today, and I will be on them. Javon, what about you?
Yeah, same deal. We'll be placing it. Well, half you guys are middle of the day.
Good. Chat, the poll is up in the Twitch chat. Hurry up. Go vote. Hurry up. D-backs ML is winning right now. Kind of surprising there. Don't hate it. Like all these plays, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I like it.
Chat, these are rookie numbers, though. Hurry up. We got about 3 minutes. Get these damn votes in. All right? Don't overthink it, but don't underthink it. Click the right button. We need it today. Dial in. Click the right button. We need a winner. All right, boys, we gave you 5 great options. Snakes cashing us today. They're saying in chat, good.
Yeah.
Good. Cubs a pick 'em now. Why?
Where?
Why do they have to do this, man? Why did they have to do this, man? That line's pulling back. All right. Jack, get your freaking votes in. My brain's in a blender right now looking at this line movement. God damn it. Unbelievable. I'm scared off. I'm scared off of it. What do you think?
I don't know. I mean, I still see it. Same thing that I see.
Good points. Could be just late action coming in on the Cubbies.
I mean, yeah,
Okay.
late bets are usually smart bets, though. I ain't making public ain't moving the line.
Yeah. A lot of people can't place the amount, the bet size they want to until about an hour to 30 minutes before game. So, yeah, a lot of times that is the case. Brewers bullpen's gassed. Late money isn't back in the Brewers after their bullpen is throwing the most innings on Sunday. Brewers first 5, he says. Holy smokes.
Don't mind that.
Was Milwaukee always public?
No.
What were you saying?
So, yeah, maybe we just go F5. Their bullpen's been taxed. Cubs bullpen is bad, but
Brewers first 5, just fade Stroman directly here.
I mean, it's not even a Stroman fade for me. It's a Freddie Peralta backing.
Boys, I got a free bet to win $5K. Holy shit. I need 1 square. Okay. Could it be that Yuri Perez square, Javon?
Could be, yeah. Yuri Perez over fantasy score.
So, chat, here's some squares that we've kind of crafted up today, and we'll get back in the lab this afternoon and get you guys your entries. Don't you worry, all right? But Brandon Belt over 1.5 strikeouts, definitely like that. System play, all right? Yuri Perez fantasy that Javon likes, definitely get behind that. Evaldi less than fantasy score, can definitely get behind that one. What else am I missing, Javon? Anybody else, in the back of your mind?
Back of my mind.
A free square, Jose under RBIs. Sure.
Is that up today? No shot.
Right? Already trying to jinx.
No shot, right? Yeah, I think you got a majority of them there. I haven't dove into a lot of the D-backs props, but I'll definitely have some of those going too.
That could be a play.
I'd
say, yeah.
I
mean, that'll be definitely an entry for me, 100%. Without a doubt. Chat, hurry up, get your votes in. Go. And it's the Diamondbacks ML. Sure. That was easy. Not really surprised there. I'm down to fade the Mets and back the D-backs with a shitty pitcher on the bump to avoid a sweep. I'm in. All right, Fuck the Mets. They're poverty. Let's fade them. We've had good success doing it. All right. D-backs ML for all the coins back. And let's pray this Nats game starts up soon, because if it doesn't, we are so caked.
I didn't even see that, but yeah.
Wow.
There we go.
Good sign for the Snakes tonight, Javon. They could be biting. Let's fucking go. Chad, I know we didn't really give you an answer for favorite prize pick square of the day so far. I'd say as of right now, it's probably Yuri Perez, but we're about to dive in head first to the lab after this and find you guys some slips and some squares we like even better. Pretty book focused today. All right. Love all these plays on the board. Going with the D-backs ML. All right. Let's snap out of this 2-day BTL squad ride L streak. Let's end it, nip it in the butt, and let's back the D-backs on the ML to take care of business and beat the poverty Mets. All right, boys, it's that simple. D-backs ML, all right, at home. They get it done. Stay posted. Check our socials for Prize Pick Squares. If you're not following the Book of BTL account, grow up on Twitter, okay? And we'll catch you guys on here. Same time, same place tomorrow. We'll be seeing. All right, boys.